Hey guys, this is GamerCow. Welcome back to Pokémon Platinum Random Nuzlocke. Sorry I haven't done this in a couple of days, but Golden Sun kind of came up for me, and I was playing through that because nostalgia tripping and all of that fun stuff is very good. Even though that's not like 20 years old by now, it's actually not that far away. It's friggin' 15 years old next year, it's ridiculous. Anyway, I have procured a code for the max coin case stuff, so we will do that at some point. I haven't actually changed any of my stuff here. Just want to quickly point out, I'm not putting the Sooth Bell on Volt Bolt here because Elekid actually evolves by level up, not by happiness like most evolution babies do. It evolves at level 30, so I don't actually need to put the Sooth Bell on it for that. Another point I'm going to kind of bring up here is more of a question as we set up for everything else here. Is my stuff seems to be slowed down a little bit again. There's not always a whole lot I can do about that, but hopefully you can put up with that. It works fine when I'm not recording, but because I am, it's like meh. Yeah, I managed to get Tower 15 working today, and with the English translation stuff and everything, and I kind of want to play it, but at the same time I really don't, because I wanted to do it as a point device mode, as a blind race when I do get the chance to stream again. And I'm really torn now because I've been listening to the music and it's amazing, and I just don't know. Anyway, I haven't actually done the this stuff for a while. I haven't actually done the modes, you know, this mode here, so I don't remember exactly how it all works. I don't remember if there are any, like, I know there are gimmicks to this, as you can see the Pokeball on the bottom screen. Also, you can choose which order you decide to stop the things in. And there's a Ditto-based Clefairy. I honestly forget why, what's the purpose of the stuff here. Like, I do not remember what the Clefairy actually does. I know it gives you increased rewards and stuff. I think it might stop some of the slots for you, but I really just don't remember how it all works. But yeah, clearly it didn't do anything for us there. Is there a... I don't remember if there's a way that you can tell what the stuff does. Like, I don't remember if there's a description thing for this, but it's just a little bit more involved than the usual stuff. That way you can still bet 1, 2, or 3 coins, and that will give you a sort of indicator as to how many rows you've got for use, which is kind of cool. Like, you can just well, actually, I don't know if you can just insert 1 coin with this one, because I'm trying now and it's just like, nope, 3 or nothing. Maybe it's because the Clefairy Ditto is there, I don't know. Do we get something? Yeah, we get something, there we go. I do remember that there is some sort of meaning to it, but I think if it's a Ditto Clefairy, it doesn't really do a whole lot, which is kind of silly. Also, planes are sort of a thing. We're not really too close to the airbase anymore, but hey, we get to replay stuff. That's cool, right? I honestly don't remember what the special gimmicks about this particular thing are, but there may be some sort of condition for getting the replay mode and stuff like that. There might actually be some benefit to that, but again, it's been too long and I didn't see any descriptor stuff for it, so whatever. There are Team Galactic symbols here though, which is weird, but you know, that's kind of whatever. You know, I'm not going to begrudge them that. We're gonna finish this off with a 7. Yeah, we are actually, very nice. So there's 100 coins, and does that do anything special with the Clefairy? That'd be pretty cool if it did, but I don't know if it actually does or not. Let's find out. Yeah, there's a bonus thing. Okay, so I guess you get some sort of bonus round when the Clefairy is out. Does this now mean that... Well, let's find out. Clefairy's trying to stop stuff. So if you stop it in the same order that the Clefairy is pointing, then you're guaranteed to get a payout for it, I guess. That's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and do that again. So if we stop the middle one, then the right one, and then the left one, you're guaranteed to get the replay, I believe it is. And you'll get, because of the bonus round stuff, you'll get extra coins for that, where you normally wouldn't. So that's kind of cool. So stop that one, and that one, and that one, and yeah, it's guaranteed. So that's pretty cool. You get 15 coins for the replay when the Clefairy bonus mode is on. And I think that's basically it. I'm glad I got to show that off, actually, because that's a mechanic that's kind of unique to this version of the slot machine stuff, and I completely forgot about it. So there you go. But I think that succinctly shows off all of the stuff that you can do here. If you don't hit the slots in the order that the Clefairy at the time is pointing, then you don't get the bonusing. So, you know, like, you don't get the guaranteed replay, but you could shoot for a regular like slot bonus, I think. So that's pretty much it. I suppose I should probably show that off, but I don't remember if it kills your bonus round for that. Also, I have no idea what that sound was for. Maybe that's something rarer potentially showing up? I don't know. But yeah, I think this pretty much shows it off. So let's go ahead and show what happens if you don't follow the Clefairy properly, and it randomizes your stuff and you don't get a guaranteed thing. I thought it would actually just kill the bonus mode entirely there, but I guess they're not that mean, so that's alright. So let's just finish this up and then we will go. And yeah, that's basically the slot machine stuff. I guess you can only put in 3 coins at a time and you don't get a choice as to how many you put in, so it's kind of weird how that works, but whatever. That is bonus mode, and occasionally you do get a redux, which is a thing, but we will not be continuing with that. I think it's just random whether you get another bonus round or not, so yeah, slot machine stuff, it's done. So, with that said, I am going to go ahead and pick up a couple of moves before we proceed. Or do I? No, you know what? I don't care. We'll go ahead and grab our Chatot for the Defog ability, because again, I haven't been able to catch a Pokemon yet that has that power associated with it. And we will go ahead and explore the cursed tower place. It's not really cursed, it's just the old like deceased tower room in this particular game. So we shall do that, and I shall meet you guys down there. Alright, and we are back. Also, I didn't spot the cut item down here. I don't have Krabby on me at the moment, apparently. Did I seriously put Krabby back instead of... Yep, apparently I did. Okay, so we don't have Krabby with us just now. I will go back and get that item later. But for now, let's just proceed into the tranquility of the Spirit's Tower. So, in completely unrelated news, Lost Tower is where here. In totally unrelated news stuff, I managed to get Toho 15's patch, the English patch and everything working today, and I've been listening to the finding music as we do find a Pokemon, and we can catch this, and go figure, it's a Pokemon that can friggin' defog, because, you know, want to show me up like that. Yeah, I actually got the patch to work today for English language stuff, if I could ever talk, and I really want to play the game, but I also want to save it for a blind race. Like, I've gotten, you know, for whenever I can end up streaming again. One person I was talking to said they would blind race it with me, like the point device mode, because it's sort of infinite retry and stuff. And I really want to do that as well because it would be awesome, but at the same time I just want to play the game and I don't know what to do, whether I should blind race it whenever I can stream again, which I don't know when that'll be, or if I should go ahead and... oh no, it knocked off my amulet coin. That better not be permanent. I will be very upset if that's permanent. Or if I should go ahead and like blind play it for here instead, because I could totally do that and it would be cool. But I don't know, what do you guys reckon? Would you want to see it, you know, played for here, or would you want to see it later as a blind racing? That is a question for the comments here. I know it's a +1 defense. I'm pretty sure Rock Smash is being resisted, and Gligar's naturally high defense means it would survive that. Gligar itself has got a fairly high, or should I say a low catch rate. This is indoors, however, so Dusk Ball should work, because we are kind of inside the tower. I don't see why this wouldn't work, but apparently it doesn't, so okay. I guess I was mistaken. Never mind, we are still going to catch this, but oh no, my fist plate got knocked off. Again, these better not be permanent, because I will be really upset if I've lost my stuff there. I did not buy any Ultra Balls, because I'm a bit of a derp, so I guess we are going to have to just catch it with Great Balls and stuff. I don't know, Gligar's kind of difficult to catch. It does have a really low catch rate. Thankfully, knockoff in this gen is not super high base power like it is nowadays. So the knockoff buff, I think, is probably the largest buff that any move has seen in the entirety of the Pokemon history. In this game, it's a 20 base power attack no matter what happens, you know, whether you knock off an item or not, but that got changed to 65 base power in X and Y, and it also gains 50% more power if it knocks off an item, which makes it 97.5 base power when it does so. That's ridiculous. I honestly don't think there is a single move that has been buffed that far. It's almost a 5 times increase in strength. That's crazy talk. Anyway, we do catch the Gligar, which is cool, and that would actually be our Defog Pokemon if we were going to go with that. But I'm not gonna go back and change my party up just now. Like, it's gone too far at this point. I'm just gonna stick with what I have. But naturally enough, we would get a Pokemon here that would be able to do the defog. But that is still kind of cool. It's our first actual flying type of the run, and it shall be called Nightbarb because of the Metroid enemy. And yeah, that was a neat find. So with that done, actually I don't know if I can go around this way. Go away, Pikachu. Sorry, Pika, but I wouldn't be able to catch this anyway, because even it is an evolved Pokemon at this point. You cannot actually breed for a Pichu. So, I mean, Pikachu. You have to breed for Pichu. Anyway, we do have trainers in here as well. Ghost, get away! So we will do the fights here. I want to do these before moving on because they'll be way too weak if I don't. Oh, Lairon. Okay, that's interesting. You can see level 20 is still fairly low here, but compared to our team at this point, I think pretty much any of my Pokemon could take this on, but that's not really the end of the world. I don't mind being, I guess, comparatively over-leveled here, because when we go to the gym next time, which I think is going to be next time, it's going to be a whole different story once again, so we should revel in it just now while we have the chance. Anyway, Slowpoke over there does level up, and Bayleaf comes in. Bay indeed. Let's go ahead and just switch out to our dear friend Bugsy over here. I still don't have a super solid way of dealing with grass types right now, but I will do fairly soon, because I will get Porygon out and that will have Ice Beam, I think, as my which will be another good way of counteracting the grass typing. So another thing I should probably note, oh man, another thing I should note when it comes to that stuff, when, you know, using the Game Corner TMs and things, is they're almost entirely special based. This is actually the same for the TMs in the Pokemon as well. Almost all of them are special based, so my physical attackers won't really gain any big benefits from having infinite game coins and stuff. So I mean, I personally prefer special attackers for the most part anyway, but that wouldn't help if a random Blissey or something decided to show up and just wreck my face. Level 19 Charmander will go down to this, and if it doesn't, I get Dragon Raged and I lose Bugsy, and that would be very bad. But it will, because I am 8 levels higher, and that is how it goes. So, still not quite a level up for Bugsy over here, but that is fine. You're no ghost, if you only just noticed, good sir. Did I lose my items, by the way? No, I did not. So, I think it was in Gen 3 that you may have permanently lost your items if you got them knocked off there, which would have been really sucky. What am I looking for? I am looking for the Pecha Berries, because I have 6 of those. So we'll just use that to remove the poison. And this is as good a time as any to use my Moo Moo Milks whilst I have my thing open here. Although I really should just use the Super Potions, because I have those spare. Like, I only have 2 of them. I want to use 2 healing items anyway, so we'll just use those and save the space here. So that lets us get an item over here, which is an Oval Stone. You need that if you wish to evolve a Happiny into Chansey, so that's good. You also need it if you want to actually breed a Happiny in the first place. And here is the Fog. So, just so you know what happens with the Fog in play, you do have the opportunity to do battle still. Whoa there, Charizard, hello. Yeah, we want to kill this thing too, but I can't switch into my 100% accurate move, which is annoying. Fog in battle is a new unique condition to Generation 4. There has never been a move that creates this, which honestly I feel like there should be, because this was a really annoying mechanic, but at the same time it would be interesting as a sort of field effect in battle, you know, as another weather condition, I guess. Basically, the Fog will halve the accuracy of every move in play. So, yo, that's also going to be compounded by friggin' Smokescreen here. Oh, jeez. I don't remember. I think this thing has Dragon Rage, which is really annoying. But, yeah, you can remove it with Defog in battle itself. Although I can't show that because Charizard's not the Pokemon I can use here. And apparently this Charizard's just ignoring all the freaking rules here and burning me as well. Jesus, that is not good. I think I am going to have to switch out to Elekid here and hope that I don't get tanked by Dragon Rage at the time. Elekid does have Shockwave, and I really should have taught that to Shauna here, but whatever. Shockwave will be really helpful here. Thankfully the Dragon Rage missed, so it does affect everyone on field. Shockwave does not miss, however, so this will guarantee a connect. And that is basically what fighting in the Fog is about. It didn't actually kill though, Jesus, that is a tanky Charizard. I expected that to kill given that it's a wild Pokemon and I'm 6 levels higher, but I guess Elekid is not quite strong enough to deal with that. But yeah, there's your demonstration as to what Fog does in play. It is super irritating, and if you don't have 100% accurate moves, then you are basically going to miss most of your things. There was not an accuracy increasing move, I don't think, in this generation, so Hone Claws did not exist until the next gen. And I need to use my Burn Heal on Shauna because burns from a 10% chance are not fun. So, this is why we didn't come in here before, because now we do need to defog in order to clear this. And as you can see, there are trainer fights in here as well, up at these heightened elevations. So, yeah, these guys would have been fighting in the Fog if we didn't, if we didn't remove it, which would have been kind of stupid. So, that is a thing called Trainer Female, when, yes, you are clearly a female. What? That's Sentret, though, at level 23. Oh, man. Not really gonna be too much of an issue, I don't think. because it can't do a whole lot of damage to me. It does a reasonable amount considering I'm evolved and everything, but I guess I'm not that evolved, so whatever. Follow me, but what if I don't want to follow you? What about that? You know, didn't think of that one, did you? Well, probably did, and that's why it's in a single battle using a double battle only move. For some reason it still works though. Never quite understood that, because you would have thought that move would have just failed. But, nah, whatever. We get lots of money because I still have the amulet coin, which is cool. And we are going to get into Wildcats. I really should just use a potion. Not a potion. Yes, a potion. That'll work. I should really just use a repel at this point. There's not really a reason to hold on to it. I'm just stubborn, so I guess there's that. Revive, absolutely useless. I should sell those off at some point. They are 750 Pokédollars each, which is kind of nice. Is there a hidden item here? This looks like there could be a hidden item. Nope. Okay. You can avoid this encounter if you want. You could also technically involve. Don't know why I'm thinking of that. My logic fail is strong today. You could also avoid the other encounter if you wanted to, but I didn't want to, so whatever. Like, the previous guy was a sort of spinner, if you want to go by speedrun turns, because he can change which direction he's facing. And he actually changes direction to face you if you run towards him, which is what we saw. So, there's that. Clever! Oh man, so this guy probably had like a bunch of Pichu or something like that, which have all gotten changed into weak sauce Pokemon, because they are filled with the source of weakness. However, defense, the special defense at the very least on Cleffer is its strongest point, so at least I think it is. It's either special defense or HP. I think it was special defense that's the strongest, but regardless, it's better at special tanking, and when you only have a 40 base power move, that's not going to help. Also, Charmander with its Dragon Rage is going to be really irritating here. Dragon Rage is such a ridiculous move at this stage of the game, it really is. There it goes, 40 base damage, set damage, really obnoxious. I do have the HP to tank two of them though, which is why at this point it would count if I died to it, but I won't, so thankfully there is that. And yeah, that is basically him. I have no idea what you were just doing, good sir, because you are kind of a derp. I'm spamming healing items here, but whatever. I want to still be using Shauna here, because she's only one level away from her final stage of evolution, and that is something I do want to reach. As you can see, the fog is per level, so you do have to use defog again if you wish to not have the 50% accuracy affliction on you, which is stupid, but what can you do? There's a lot of trainers in here. I actually underestimated how many trainers there were, but apparently there's a lot of them, so we'll just go with it. And it's a Surskit! It's a Skid of Sirs, I guess. I have no idea what a Skid of Sirs would even look like, but apparently this is it, so there you go. Kind of unique, and it's the only water bug type in the game, but that's, I mean, that wouldn't actually be that bad of a type combo, though it is Stealth Rock weak, but it wouldn't be that bad. Water's a really, really good typing. Bug is not quite as good, but still usable, and you know, it has some it has some specific stuff that you can do with the bug typing. You know, it resists fighting, it resists ground, which is quite good. The grass neutrality would be really nice for that particular type combo, and yeah, it wouldn't really be the worst thing for it. And it's a shame that there isn't another Pokemon with that typing that would actually be really good. Can you just let me go already? Jesus hell, this is stupid. Oh, not being able to run from the fights is the worst. That alone is actually going to make me use my stupid repel now. See, Pachirisu was the worst thing in the world, honestly. And, well, a lot of people will argue that's a Morga, but yeah, Pokemon are wrecking you out to battle. Oh man, so we have our ranch couple here, and they are just regular trainer. Okay, oh Jesus, okay. Right, there's Beer Wobbuffet in play, and that is not fun. Let's just go ahead and aerial ace Grotle over here. We'll take out that first, and we'll probably just have to focus the Wobbuffet as much as possible. Ha! That was an unwelcome sight, to say the least. Your safeguard is too late, good sir. I have already taken you out with the paralysis. Amazing how Wobbuffet is faster than Grotle, though? That is so bizarre. Oh my goodness, and a double crit as well. Wow. Oh jeez. Okay, let's just tackle Wobbuffet first, I guess. We'll get a weak hit off against it, and then we'll just have to try and focus it. I think Return is going to be a high enough base power where it'll be okay. And if I use Tackle with Fluffy, actually, I might be able to get away with stuff. Because I think if I tackled, then I would be able to... Going second, I'd be able to negate the physical damage or the physical targeting that Wobbuffet would do against Bugsy, and that would be a very good thing here, because tackle from Shauna's not going to do a whole lot of damage. As you see, it's not going to generate very much counter recoil, and Return will probably two-shot, so if I got hit by counter on Bugsy, then it would most definitely kill me. But if I get hit by counter like this, then it will not. It'll still hurt, because it obviously does double damage, but it will not kill me. So there you go. That is playing around Wobbuffet in a double battle. Not something I expected to have to do, but there you go. Friggin' Wobbuffet, man. Yeah, that would have obviously counted as a death as well, so kind of glad to have avoided that one. And yeah, that was interesting. Good lord. Friggin' Wobbuffet, man. The ender of all things good in the world. So let's just heal up again. Seems to have to do that after every fight right now, but that is fine. I don't mind it too much. And we can get ourselves the item here, which is Return as a TM. So you actually get 2 copies of Return, and then you can also buy them, which is interesting. So it's kind of neat. You get a lot of opportunities to use that move this time. Not in front of my girlfriend. Oh man, these two. So definitely make use of Return when you can. And we've already gone into the problems here. Dustox and Sneasel, that's an interesting combo. Well, Heracross is pretty good against both of them, so we'll be alright with that. I'm actually going to paralyze the Dustox, because I think that would be the best way to go here. Although Protect is going to stop me doing that. Whatever, don't care. Bugsy's a high enough level where it's faster than the Sneasel, which is really good. And Break will just wipe it out. I was actually thinking Dustox might have gone for Light Screen there, because I think it does get Light Screen by level up. I don't remember when, but I'm pretty sure it gets it by level up, so that would have been an interesting thing to see there. But Protect doesn't matter. I think I just kill it with an Aerial Ace and Thundershock combo here, so we'll do that. And all will be right with the world. There we go. Aerial Ace gets a crit, just picks up the knockout straight away, and that is very good. So I don't remember if this is the final floor of this place. It might be, but oh, so hollow. Don't let Bleach get in on that act. Is there another floor? There is not. This is the final floor of the place. We do need to. I think we do need to actually use Defog here. This is not optional at this point, if I remember rightly, because you'll get told something here. I can't see! Obscures everything! Yep. And obscures everything, like the Doubting Heart, blah blah blah. So you do need Defog before coming up here. That's why I was basically of the mindset of will come when I can do it. But there you go. Alright. Less frightening, we get a cleanse tag. Cleanse tag, if your active Pokemon has the cleanse tag on it, it will lower the encounter rate. So That's pretty good. And then you also get... all the doubt in the heart is gone. We get ourselves a spell tag. So ghost type attacks get a 20% attack buff with this item, which is pretty good. So yeah, Fantina comes here regularly apparently, which is kind of cool. This is not a spot that you can fall back down. You do have to make your way out of here the normal way. And I think that might be it for this particular part, unless there's another trainer or something that I think there is actually another trainer on Route 215 that I didn't encounter. Also having to readjust my glasses here real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's another trainer I didn't encounter. There's also that item that I need cut for, which I will get real quick. And we need to check that Gligar's stats as well. I don't think I'll be using Gligar somehow. I'm pretty sure it can't actually learn Fly, which is pretty stupid. But yeah, I don't think I have much use for Gligar in the short term. I would need to teach it Earthquake, which is pretty annoying, and I would also prefer to use other ground types like Torterra when it evolves. I have Fanpy would probably be my other option for ground typing, but it is it's an alright nature. It obviously can't have Poison Heal because that's an ability introduced in Gen 5. It would also be immunity on Gligar anyway. There's also the fact of I don't think you get a Razor Claw during the main game. You might do, but I don't think you do. So, was it Razor Claw or Razor Fang? It was Razor Fang, I think. The Razor Claw was for Sneasel. So, yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, there's not really a need for me to use Gligar in the main game, I don't think. But it's cool to get nonetheless. And yeah, let's just go ahead, get this item, and look. I think there was one of the black belts that I didn't fight on Route 215. We'll see if that's the case. If not, we'll just end it there anyway. So I shall... Well, I would say I should be back real soon, but the item is just down here. So let's just quickly grab that whilst we can. And we can see it is Steel Wing. So I don't have any birds at the moment, I can't really use Steel Wing, but 70 base power, 90 base accuracy, 10% chance to increase your defense every time it's used. Steel type attacks are not quite as good in this game as they are nowadays because there's no fairies to use it against, but hey, if you need stab coverage, I guess it's still pretty alright, but at that point, well, you're Skarmory and that's about it. Yes, you were the one I didn't fight. I knew there was a trainer I didn't fight in this route, because I went the other way around. So, Liliana, you have a Riolu, okay. Level 26, that's actually fairly high, but it's okay. We do not need to worry too much about it, because it can't counter me since I'm using special attacks. And I don't think it will have enough power to do anything too dangerous, especially when it screeches, and that is it. So that is essentially all that she wrote for Riolu over here. So I guess this is pretty much it here. I'm gonna do some leveling, I think, off camera whilst I sort out what moves I want as well for my Pokemon from the game corner and stuff like that. So I think we'll try and get everybody to... I want to say 30, but I don't know. The wild Pokemon here are only like level 20, so I might just go to level 28 or so, and we'll run with that. So until then, this has been GamerCow playing Pokemon Platinum and Random Nuzlocke, and next time we'll take on the gym in Veilstone and see what awaits us in there. If I remember rightly, that gym takes me forever to go through because it's one of those puzzles I can never freaking remember how to do, so that ought to be fun. Anyway, till then, see you guys later.